Anybody home?
Howdy, mister.
Oh, hi. I was beginning to think the place was deserted. Wonder if we might use a little of your water.
Help yourself.
Sure is a storm blowing up out there. Could be. Night coming on. I wouldn't want to be caught in it. I wonder if I could spend the night.
No, can't spend the night.
Be glad to stay in the barn.
No, this is private property owned by the stage line. I run it. And I say you can water your horse, fill your canteen, and leave.
Can't do any harm in the barn. I promise I won't disturb the chickens.
Now, I ain't fooling, mister. You get.
Put away that gun, Grandpa.
You get back in the house.
I'm sorry, I don't like to have a gun pulled on me.
This is still private property, and you're still trespassing.
Don't mind Grandpa. He thinks every man that comes by here is going to grab me and ride away.
Well, that's what you want, ain't it, Marty? That's it, ain't it?
Maybe. Maybe that's the only way I'll get away from here.
Now, listen, I didn't mean to cause any trouble. I just want to bed down for the night. I'll be gone in the morning. Oh, here. And be careful with that thing. The next fellow might take you seriously.
Now, you get in that house. And stay away from him.
Hello.
Well, hello.
The wind's really blowing up a storm out there.
Sure is.
Kicking up sand and dust.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here instead of there. I want you to listen to me, young miss, huh? I don't want any more trouble with your grandfather. So I think it would be best for all concerned if you just turned your little old self around and went back into the house, all right?
Grandpa's asleep in the chair. Does it every night after supper. Been watching him do it for 8 long years.
Yes, well, I still think it would be best if you,
I didn't come here to see you. I came here to get one of my books.
Oh?
I hide him in here from Grandpa.
Why do you hide them?
Because they're about places.
What kind of places?
I'll show you. This one is about New York. It's got pictures in it, too. Have you ever been to New York?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Well, what's it like?
Well, it's, big, noisy. It's got lots of people.
Oh, yes, that's what I thought. Lots of people. Oh, I bet it's like all the big cities. Rome and London and Paris. My grandpa doesn't want me to know about those places. Watches over me all the time. I don't want to even talk to anyone. Especially boys. And men.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think you ought to blame your grandfather. I think most men feel protective when it comes to their daughters, granddaughters, especially when they're pretty, like you are.
My mother was pretty once.
I'm sure she was.
She hated it here. After my father died, she used to stand out in the yard and watch the stage go. She used to say, someday I'm going to get away from here and never come back.
And she left.
Yes. Some man came in on the stage one day, and he was handsome and rich. He promised to show Ma the whole world.
Think she'll ever come back?
No. I don't want her to.
Oh, really?
Well, she got what she wanted. She got away. I drew this of her just before she left.
It's very nice. You have talent. How long have you been doing it?
Ever since I can remember. I make my own charcoal and use whatever paper I can. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. I don't even know who you are.
Well, I don't even know who you are.
I'm Marty. Marty Johnson.
I'm Adam Cartwright. Been up on the Humboldt River, checking out the range. On my way home.
Where do you live?
Ponderosa, about 100 miles from here.
100 miles. I haven't been more than 10 miles away from here. I'm beginning to think I'll never get away.
Oh, yes, you will. One of these days, some nice young fella's going to come along and take you away to those wonderful, mysterious places you've been reading about.
Will you take me with you, Mr. Cartwright?
No.
Why not?
Well, first of all, your grandfather would have the law right after me.
If my mother was able to do it, why can't I?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you.
Who are you?
My name's Cody. I've been running from that storm out there.
On foot?
No, my horse broke his leg in that gully back a few miles. I'd appreciate it if you give me some shelter for the evening.
Well, this girl's grandfather runs the place here, and I'm afraid he doesn't take too kindly to strangers. As a matter of fact, he pulled a gun on me when I asked for the same thing.
Well, I gather he didn't persuade you to leave.
Yeah. Just thought I'd warn you.
I'm warned. Are you afraid of visitors like your grandfather?
No. But Grandpa runs the station.
Well, you mind if I have some coffee then? I'm kind of cold and hungry and tired. In that order.
Come in the house. Both of you.
You are sure you want to do this? You know how grandfather feels.
I want to.
Well, this ought to be interesting.
Marty! 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 What are you doing down there? Now, you go on getting that house. I'm going to tan your hide.
You're right. He's downright unfriendly.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you?
Name's Cody.
Well, like I said to him, this here's private property. Ain't nobody staying here. Now, go on and get both.
Don't. Put it back.
I told you about that gun.
I was just saying to the young lady here, I'm kind of cold and hungry and tired. And I think I'd be a lot more comfortable inside the house. So let's go, huh? Yeah, I've heard of the Ponderosa. Must be pretty soft holding a big spread like that.
Well, if you consider working 10, 12 hours a day for, 20 years to build it. Guess maybe you're right.
Well, there are quicker ways of getting rich, friend.
Oh, I'm sure there are. Which way are you headed?
The border. I got a little deal down in Mexico.
Mexico? Did I hear you say something about Mexico?
Yeah, what about it?
Marty's interested in faraway places.
So was her mother. Look what happened to her.
At least she had the courage to get away from here. My mother's been all over the world. A couple of years ago, I got a letter from Paris.
I hear that's a great old town. I bet she really did some living there.
Can't you shut up? Now, you stop talking to her like that, filling her head with fool ideas.
Oh, what's wrong with you, old man? You want her to wind up an old woman regretting the things she's never done?
Well, now, you talk just like the man that took her mother away. You all talk big. She's my granddaughter, and I don't want her hearing it.
No, I don't think words can do her any harm, Mr. Johnson.
Well, your protectiveness is very touching, grandfather. What's she protecting you from, Marty?
Everything. And everybody. He thinks he's going to keep me here the rest of my life. Someday I'm going to get away.
And end up someplace where nobody cares what happens to you.
Anything's better than being locked up.
Well, you got spunk, honey. Don't let anyone ever tell you what you ought not to do.
You understand, don't you?
Well, yeah, I can understand why you'd want to get away from this.
Take me away.
Marty.
What?
I could go with you to Mexico.
Look, kid, I'm traveling fast, so I have to travel alone.
Well, you could leave me any place, any place.
Oh, come on, Marty. You know better than that. Use your head.
Please, mister. We could use our horses from the corral.
Oh, no, you won't.
Who's that?
Where are you going? Now, where do you think I'm going? That's a stage coming in. I have to take care of it.
Stage this time of night?
It's late. Way late. Will you mind your own business?
What's the matter, Luke? Something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. Just think it's kind of a strange time of night for a stage to arrive.
It's 4 hours overdue. Probably got caught in the storm.
Whew, I ain't never seen the likes of that wind. Hi, Marty. Who they?
Oh, the storm blew us in. But we're leaving in the morning.
Sure is a humdinger. Horses can't be no time at all. We stopped at Juniper Hole for a couple hours, figured they'd let up a little, but it didn't.
Well, you better get going, Leif. You're way late now.
That's right, Jesse. So late, in fact, a couple of hours ain't gonna make any difference.
Well, I ain't running no hotel.
But you're running a line station, and the line passengers are important. So you just end up with all that chatter, Jesse. We're staying here till morning. Think you can fix us up a little bit of grub, Marty?
Sure. If Grandpa doesn't...
Well, Grandpa can't do anything about it. He works for the stage line.
Old man, how many passengers are there?
Just two. Guess that's all there is. What difference does it make?
None, no difference at all.
Terrible out there. I never seen such a wind.
How long do you think it'll last? Never can tell, but you'll be able to travel through it come daylight.
We'd better. I gotta get to San Francisco before the week's out.
Oh, stop worrying, Tim. The job will be there. I'm Lucy Fisher.
My pleasure, ma'am. I'm Madam Cartwright.
Smells good.
Well, we have a very good cook here. Madam Cartwright.
Tim? Well.
Luke Martin.
I haven't seen you since St. Louis. What is it, 3 years? Just about. How are you, Lucy?
I'm fine, Luke.
Martin, huh?
What are you doing out here, Tim?
We're on our way to San Francisco. I got a job managing the new Palace Saloon if I ever get there.
I'm gonna check on that driver.
No.
What?
Stay in here.
What's the idea?
If you're on your way out from St. Louis, you've been hitting the same towns I have. So you're staying in here.
Well, we fed the livestock, and I am do the same thing to myself. What's everybody being so quiet about? Let's get to them victuals.
Leif. This is Luke Martin.
Don't. Where did you meet the posse?
When we stopped at Juniper Hole. They're staying there till the storm blows itself out.
I figured the storm would delay them as much as me. Well, we might all as well make ourselves comfortable. Put your guns on the table. Down at the end. All right, now step back.
What do they want you for, Luke?
I killed a man.
How much money that kid's father put up?
$5,000?
He must really want you, Mr. Martin.
Boy, that worthless weaseling kid sure wasn't worth that. He was a liar and a cheat, and he deserved to die.
His pa didn't think so.
Well, I thought so.
And now that you're running, do you still think so?
Well, what do you know about it? You weren't there when the kid came across the table with a knife in his hand.
That's self-defense, isn't it?
Well, not in that town. And that's why I'm running. And that's why I have to travel alone. Well, listen, it's going to be a long night, so let's all sort of relax, enjoy it, huh?
Sure spent the night in better places than this. Come on, Marty, let's get that food on the table.
What about the posse?
Well, they don't know where I am. They'll wait the storm out back at Juniper Hole. Take about 3 hours to get here after they start. And besides, if I left, Tim would head right back for the posse. Wind or dust or storm. Wouldn't you, huh, Tim? $5,000 is a lot of money. Don't anybody start counting it yet.
You know, Marty, you're an awful good cook. Where'd you learn it?
Not much else to do around here, except maybe feed the chickens.
Well, anyway, you're good enough to make a living at it if you had to.
A girl as pretty as Marty doesn't have to worry about earning a living as a cook.
I'm not that pretty.
You sure are, honey. Anytime you want a job, you just look me up in San Francisco.
I pick the girls.
I do the hiring, and don't you forget it.
But I pick the girls, and don't you forget that.
From the looks of the girls you've picked lately, you must be getting afraid of competition.
Listen, you. There ain't a girl from St. Louis to San Francisco that'd put up with the stuff I've taken off you in the last 10 years.
All right. Knock off that chatter out there and bring in some more coffee.
kind of a job are you talking about?
Well, it's not for you, Marty.
Well, anything's better than this.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
I've known plenty of nice girls that worked the bars. Some of them married pretty good, too.
Don't listen to him, honey. Anytime you want a job, you just come and see me in San Francisco.
Thanks. I will.
Men. You're all alike. Don't pay attention to any of them, Marty.
Think the posse's gonna take a chance on this storm? Seems to be dying down a little.
Well, I tell you, I'm a gambler, friend. And I've got a long ride ahead of me. I think I'm going to stand a lot better chance when the storm is over. Besides, they're lawmen. They're not after bounty money like our friend Tim here.
For a lousy $5,000, you risk getting yourself killed. Maybe I ought to make you pay for the chance you took, huh?
Why shoot him?
Why not? He deserves it.
Maybe. Where does it end?
Well, if he'd gotten his hands on one of those guns, he would have killed me.
But he's not you.
All right, sit up there. Maybe next time you won't be so lucky.
You can do what you want with us. They'll get you anyway, Luke. You just wait and see.
Maybe I would be better off bucking that storm than staying in here.
Maybe you'd be better off going back.
What does that mean, give myself up?
Well, you said the kid came at you with a knife. Maybe you can prove it.
With the kid's father owning the whole town? Let's have a laugh together, huh, friend?
I see what you mean.
What would they do to you if you went back?
They'd hang me.
Maybe. Maybe only a jail sentence.
Well, I'd rather be dead in that case.
I know what you mean about jail. It's how I feel around here. Every day, just like the last one. Day after day.
We think a little alike, honey. Anyway, I don't plan on going back, dead or alive. By tomorrow night, I'll be in Mexico. It's been a long night. I should get moving in a few minutes.
How long has it been since you slept?
Oh, yeah, so long I forgot.
It'll be even longer before you reach the border.
But don't worry about it. I'll make it. That's me, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad.
Like it?
Yeah, I like it. Can I have it?
I'd be pleased.
You know, I get down to Mexico, I'm going to get a frame for this. Hang it up on the wall. And I'll tell everybody about the pretty girl who drew it for me.
Luke.
Yeah?
It's almost dawn. You'll be leaving soon. Please take me with you.
Honey, don't start that again.
I could help you.
You can help me.
I can saddle horses and I can ride as well as anyone. I know the desert. I could show you the way.
You really want to get away from here, don't you?
More than anything else in this world.
All right, go on, saddle up 2 horses.
You mean it?
Go on, hurry.
You're not being fair, you know.
Well, why is that? Life with me wouldn't be that bad.
The moment she gets in your way, you'll drop her.
Come on now, she's a big girl. She can take care of herself.
That kid's lived here all of her life. She's never been anyplace else. Now, why don't you just leave her alone? I think I can help her.
Well, what are you going to do? Get her a job as a cook? Or send her on the way with Tim? That is, if you don't get yourself shot by that old man. No, I think that I know her a little bit better than you do. She'll be all right. She's got spunk, like I said. Anyway, I sort of like her. And somebody's got to take her out of this trap.
Maybe so, but not you, huh?
Well, I think I'm the only one who can do it, Cartwright.
Well, at least we know where we stand.
All right.
Use your head, Luke. You can't outrun that posse with a girl on your hands.
Well, I tell you, I think I can.
No. No, you're fooling yourself.
Everything's ready. I'll just go pack a few clothes.
She's not going with you, Luke.
We just been all through that, Cartwright.
I'm not going to let her get on that horse.
No?
Nope.
Well, that kind of makes me feel like you're asking me to kill you.
Would you? Is taking that girl with you that important?
What's with you, Cartwright? Yesterday you didn't even know she existed.
Anybody, stranger or not, deserves help when they're walking into trouble.
Well, I don't understand you, friend. But you are right about one thing. It ain't that important to me. If you're ever down in Mexico, look me up. Tell Marty I'm sorry.
Where are you going in those clothes?
I'm leaving, Grandpa.
With him? With that killer? No, you can't do that. I won't let you go. Marty!
Where is he? Where's Luke?
He's gone.
No. No, he's taking me with him.
No, he's not, Marty. he changed his mind.
But he promised me. He promised.
I know.
Oh, leave me alone.
Silly dang girl. I ought to go in there and tan her hide good.
If you'd ever given her any understanding and a little warmth from your heart, it never would have happened.
You started it. It all started when you came here last night.
No, it didn't start with me. It started a long time ago, and you know when. Now, I want you to go in there and tell her you're sorry. And promise her a chance in life.
I don't know what to say.
All right. Marty, I know you're not going to believe it, but I do know how you feel. So does your grandfather. You know, the way you hurt now is the same kind of pain he must have felt when your mother ran away. You know, I don't think we ever really know anybody else's pain. Just our own. When somebody you love turns their back on you and rejects you, it's just about the blackest time in the world. And now it's that kind of a time for you. But understand it, Marty. Don't blame your grandfather. Don't blame anybody for what's happened to you. Right now, it could never work out with you and Luke anyway. I know, I could say I haven't the right to talk another man down, but I don't mean that. I'm not even saying that he's absolutely wrong for you, but... well, the way he is now, running away from himself, life, or whatever it is, well, the only thing it could bring you is just more pain. You see, when you start running, you gotta be sure that you're not just exchanging one trap for another. You don't want to do that, Marty. Life promises too much to just carelessly and foolishly throw it away. You know, you're a very lovely, very talented girl. Your drawings and your sketches show a real gift. But it's a gift that's got to grow. It's got to be helped.
It's going to help me out here.
Well, I think I might be able to help you. I've got some great friends in San Francisco I know that'll be glad to help. But you got to help, too. You got to give time a chance. And you got to give yourself a chance.
Look, you're back. You've come back
I guess I was wrong. That posse didn't hold up at Juniper. They rode on through. I saw them out there and doubled back.
I figured you'd never make it.
Well, what are you going to do?
Well, I don't know. I'll think of something.
Posse on your heels is kind of late, isn't it?
Well, it could be. But I think my luck's still running good.
Up to now, friend.
Marty, you stay away from him.
Hey, shut up, old man. Now, you women get inside. Hurry up. Larkin, get the saddle off this horse and get in the corral. Come on! Back that stage up. Get in the barn.
You sure you know what you're doing, Marty? Listening to a man like that?
He'll take me with him this time.
You got a lot to learn about men. You in love with that guy?
I don't know. I've never been in love.
You'll know. When the right man comes along, you'll know. I knew when I was in love with Tim.
Are you still?
It's different now. Tim's weak where that Luke is strong. Say, maybe that's good. At least Tim ain't being chased by a posse who wants to kill him.
I'm sorry to call this reunion so soon after our last goodbye, boys, but that's the way the cards were dealt. So let's all settle down. I don't think we're going to have long to wait.
You expect to get out with just your gun?
I don't think there's going to be a need for any gun.
When you met that posse, I told you your luck ran out.
Not yet, my friend.
I told you how I'd end up with him. Now, you just wait. There'll be shooting and killing.
All right, here they come. All right, now just tell him your grandfather's sick, but keep him away from the house.
But Luke...
Don't worry, honey. Everything will be fine.
All right. I'll try to get rid of him.
Howdy, ma'am. I'm Sheriff Ross, and these are my deputies. We're looking for a man by the name of Luke Martin. Have you seen any strangers around here?
No. There hasn't been anyone here since the stage went through last night.
We ran into it at Juniper Hole during the storm.
Oh, they just changed horses and kept on going.
What, in that storm?
Oh, one of the passengers was in a hurry to get to San Francisco.
Yes, he talked about it, Juniper.
And don't try anything, friend, unless you want that girl to get caught in the crossfire. And remember, all of you, any one of those bullets can hit you, too.
You here all alone, ma'am?
Yes. Except for my grandfather. He's been sick in bed for the last few days.
Oh, that's too bad. Anything we can do for you?
No, thank you. He'll be up in a day or so.
And would you mind if we watered our horses?
Of course not.
Thanks for your trouble, ma'am.
Maybe he took a chance and moved on.
Well, I guess all we can do is push on and hope to catch up with him.
Good girl, Marty.
Oh, like you said, she's got spunk.
When we get out of here, everything might just work out all right.
You're a long way from getting out of here.
I'm mounting up. They say it worked.
Tim!
Hey, cover!
What happened?
Stupid Tim.
Why'd you have to do it, Tim? Why?
For 5,000. How could you blame me?
You big stiff. Is that all that's important to you?
5,000. You know what I could do with that kind of money?
You could get yourself killed trying to get it. That's what you could do.
No more working for other people. I could have had a place of my own.
You darn fool. You never would have known what to do with it. You always picked the wrong things. The wrong horses, the wrong women.
I picked you, Lucy.
Tim?
He's dead. You killed him.
Well, he deserved killing. All he was thinking about was that reward money, so he died trying to get it.
You know you didn't have to shoot him, Luke. You saw what happened. I had him at the door. You didn't have to kill him.
Well, what did you expect me to do? You saw him make his play. You know what he was trying to do. I'm fighting for my life, friend.
How many lives do you figure yours is worth?
As many as it takes to get me out of here.
Luke! You haven't got a chance in there. At least send out the girl and the old man. Why get them killed?
Send Marty out with Lucy.
Nobody leaves here.
There's no sense in getting the women shot. What good'll it do you?
I'll show you what good it'll do me.
Don't look like he's going for it.
Now what?
Well, he's pinned down. He can't get away. Sooner or later, he's got to give up. And listen, I don't want anybody risking his life when they don't have to. Tell the others.
What's happening? Why aren't they shooting out there?
I know they got him pinned down.
You don't worry about that. I'm still ahead of them.
All they gotta do is wait.
Yeah? Well, I don't have to wait. I'm taking you out of here.
Suppose I don't want to go.
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. And I'm going to do what I say.
You're going to get her killed. That's what you're going to do. All he wants is a hostage.
If you want to hide behind a woman's skirt, take me.
I'm not asking you either. I'm taking Marty out of here.
Well, I'm not gonna let you do it, Luke.
Don't get in my way, Cartwright.
You know how it's gonna have to be.
All right. If you want me to kill you.
No! Luke, I'll go. Don't kill him.
It's funny how it's always my choice, isn't it? You figure I gotta worry about everybody else's problems and never my own. Well, this time it's gonna be different. Come on, Jesse, grab her!
Leave him alone, leave him. Now it's all over, Luke.
Well, what are you gonna do, turn me in for the money?
No, I don't need the money. But I don't see that you get a fair trial.
I'll tell you what you can do. You can pull that trigger.
No, that's the difference between you and me.
Well, I don't want to spend the rest of my life in jail. Do you understand that?
You won't. They're gonna hang you.
I wasn't much help, was I? Well, you're lucky you didn't go away with me. Now maybe you'll get out of here. Listen, there is one thing you can do for me.
Well, that depends.
You're gonna get $5,000 when you take me out to that posse. Do you see she gets it? So she can get her chance.
She's got it.
When you rode into the way station the other day, Mr. Cartwright, I almost shot you. But if you hadn't come, I'd have probably gone right on being a dang fool the rest of my life. Here they come.
Well, Lucy, there's the address of the art teacher in San Francisco.
Thank you, Adam. I'll put it right here in my little pocketbook. Don't worry, I'll deliver her safely.
I'm sure you will. You gonna be all right?
Sure. Maybe I'll find another Tim. With my luck, I always pick that kind of guy.
Good luck.
Goodbye, Adam.
Goodbye, Grandpa.
Goodbye, Marty. Now, I was only doing what I thought was right.
Oh, I know.
Can't even look at you without seeing your ma. Same fresh innocence. Same trust. Same hunger for all those things I couldn't give her.
You gave me love, just as you gave it to Ma. I understand it now.
Oh, well, I better get those bags to the coach. Marty, while you're away, you'd better be a good girl or I'll tan your hide.
If you don't, I will.
Oh, thank you, Adam.
Make it mean something, Marty.
I will.